Hey guys, how you doing? So I'm trying to come up with a strategy right now that does not involve Xigbar B, but it might involve doing a pull. So I'm thinking that almost everyone is probably going to do a pull in this deal, the current Epic Metal Carnival that we have, just because it's pretty good. You know, the first time we've had a guaranteed premium, and we're guaranteed to get either Mysterious Figure, Riku, or Neo Shadow, or one of the tier 5 medals. Oh, it's my girlfriend. Okay, try again. So, yeah, I've essentially put paralysis on this mysterious figure here. And I'm thinking that if you get enough boost score, so like right now I have 14 plus 14, I have 28% boost. If we can take out two of the enemies and just kind of kamikaze at the third, then we should get over that 3.2 million mark. So right now I'm trying a strategy with Maui and Meowdesty. And I actually didn't even mean to trigger these enemies here, so just quickly take care of them. I shouldn't really swipe, but again, I'm just experimenting at the start, so we'll ignore them because we need them for food later on. The only problem with using a power setup is it would be easiest to kill the speed enemy, except in this case, the speed enemy is already buffed to high hell, so we've got paralysis though. So yeah, like I said, I'm kind of thinking just, you know what, I shouldn't even be attacking him now. I should be waiting for paralysis to wear off, for the buffs to wear off. Because paralysis hit, that means it'll last for 2 turns, so I shouldn't have. Yeah, I shouldn't have. Okay, now the buffs are gone. Okay, now we can try and go for it. So I wasted 4 SP there, but again, we're experimenting, so wow, did nothing at all. That's doing a decent bit though. That's doing a good chunk. Wowie wow. So now it's the choice of. I put this Mickey here. It's got 3 dots. It's at level 80. It does nothing. Holy moly! I thought it would do a bit more than that. Because it's effectively a power type metal right now. Jesus, that did nothing. I mean, this might do a little bit more. No, okay, I can't afford it. Okay, beautiful. Wow, paralysis went off again. So, and again, wow. Okay, so if you had a lucky setup, sorry, if everything went quite well, like paralysis went off, you might do okay. Let's find out. I should just be able to use Meowdesty now. And take it out. Okay, 1 down. And we're already at 1.43 million. That's crazy. Okay, so we'll use these guys to recharge. Okay, so against the hammer frame we'll need a bit more, because obviously we won't get the super effective buff, so we need 1, 4, 7, I'm not even going to bother with him, so if we use these 3 twice, hopefully it'll be enough to take it out. Come here. So we'll need like 14 SP roughly, so let's see if we can take this guy out as well, this pack out as well, get a little bit of recovery from them. Okay, we're at 11. I think there's one more. There's one more chest, but it's behind him. Bugger. Okay, well, I mean, most likely. Alright, now remember, I wasted 4. I wasted 4 that first time because I got paralysis, but I still attacked with these two. Which I shouldn't have. I should have waited for the buffs to wear off, so. Alright, I'm going to try it against this guy here. Maybe I can use the Nova. Okay, paralysis didn't go off anyway, which means I'm about to die, so this is all kind of for nothing, but we're getting there. We're getting a strategy that doesn't involve Xigbar. Let's just see how much it does. Wow, there's 1 damage, there's 1 damage. Woof, 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 woof. Okay, I did a pretty good chunk. Did a pretty damn good chunk. This is going to do 1 damage. Okay, but these 3 are the important medals here. So basically I've used a Sebastian, I've used a Maui. Doesn't have to be gilted, it's doing 1 damage regardless. And I've got a Majesty here. Now mine's fully chipped and dialed at 100% gilt with attack boost 2 max. You might have attack boost 3, in which case it's a pretty good medal to put it on still. I mean, Majesty is still pretty relevant. It's got a 4.25 multiplier that when gilted, well, for me goes up to 850, it was 8.5, sorry. And yeah, it's still very relevant, so it's still a pretty good candidate for attack boost 3. See how much Nova does. So at times 3 buffer, my Nova of 180 does not enough. And this guy should kill me in this turn. Go on, yeah, wow. Alright, let me pause it. Okay, so we got defeated last time, so we're going to try again now. I'm actually going to bring this HD Roxas with me, and obviously you guys won't have access to that, unless you're extremely lucky like me. Here's the thing, it only counts for 10% this time around. So, if you have pulled twice, or you got 2 medals from one pull, for example, you put 1 in the first slot there, 14%, 1 in the second slot there, 14%. You actually have a higher score boost than me. And I'm bringing a 3rd one with me now. If one of your friends happens to be sharing a Riku or a Sora, you'll get even more percentage boost, but let's say I'm going to bring 14 with me just so I don't get too crazy. Like if you only had access to 10% plus the 21%, you'd have just about as much as I do now, so... No, sorry, 14% plus 21, you'd have 35, which is pretty balanced to where I am now, so yeah. Part of the reason I'm bringing it along is because it has poison on it, so just a little bit more damage wouldn't hurt. And this guy has paralysis, as you saw before. So we're just going to try and just chip away at it. Some of you guys might have AB2 plus APP on your Maui. That would really help. Some of you guys would probably have chipped and dialed it as well. I don't know why I haven't done that yet. But if we're using Olympia, any amount of damage isn't going to help in that slot, just because it's obviously a speed-based slot. We're just basically going to boost up a Majesty here, which I'm hoping you guys have. If you don't have that either, then let me know what you have and we'll try and figure out another strategy. But let's try this run again. I might have to reset a few times until poison goes off, and paralysis goes off. But let's see what happens. So we'll go back in again. I'm going to dodge the enemies the first time, just because, like I said, they're food for us for later. Let's go right for the cannon gun, because if paralysis doesn't go off, we may as well just restart. Yeah, like I said, you watch, it's just going to kill me, so... Unless you guys have a defense boost, which is a really good option as well. See, I only just died to that. If you had a defense boost or second chance, you could probably bring that along, and it would probably help you survive. It's actually another really good strategy you could use, to be honest, if you had 6 lux. Yeah, bring along defense boost on anything, on like an Illustrated Kyrie or an Ariel and Flounder or even a Sebastian. Anything that gets you up to general attack plus 3. That hammer frame is a different beast though, because that does a really, really powerful hit. Defense boost 1, maybe defense boost 2 might be needed. But yeah, we've got 0 AP and you've got 4 more days, so do some experimentation basically. If you've got a friend medal that's sharing defense boost or second chance, chuck that on. You might get lucky, you never know. Let's give it another go. So if it doesn't work this time, I'll pause until it does, basically. Like I said, you've got 4 days and 0 AP, so eventually it will work. Okay, cool, so paralysis went off. So now we're just going to keep tapping through. If poison goes off here, that'd be really nice. Okay, it didn't, but that's okay. We want to survive this. Damn it. Okay, so we need to have paralysis go off, but also stick. That's the other thing you have to worry about with paralysis. If you have that triple threat skill, that new skill, or someone sharing it, that could be pretty cool. I haven't bought it myself because it's paired with attack boost 2 and Lux Plus Max, which is cool, but all my rating medals currently have AB3 and Lux Plus on them, so I don't need it right now. I think triple threat is cool, but it will come paired with better things later on. So I'm saving my jewels for later on. All right, I'll give this one more go. If it doesn't work, I'll pause until later. Okay. So same again. Dodge around. Dodge around. If your friend medal has sleep or sleep plus, that could be an alternative too. Just because sleep is guaranteed to make, like, if it sticks, it's guaranteed for them to skip a turn, but only one turn. Okay, so paralysis didn't go off. I guess I will pause until it does. Okay, that was really good. So I had paralysis go off and poison go off in the same turn, and paralysis stuck. So I've just unpaused it now. It only took me probably three resets to achieve that. So now let's see how much damage we can deal in one turn, basically. Poison is going to go off again, which is really cool. I accidentally used Sebastian immediately after paralysis went off. I was so excited. I was like, oh, cool. Wow, okay, that's awesome. We don't even need to use... Oh, wow, that's really cool. So poison now should take him out, I think. I think it does over 20,000, so let's find out. Bam, gone. Okay, I did 15. So that'll do 3/4 of 1 bar. So we're at 1.5 million now. And all I've done is used Sebastian, Naui, and Majesty, plus 1 event medal with paralysis. And in my case, another event medal with poison. You could use any medal there with poison or paralysis or whatever. But basically, the more damage, like poison is pretty good because over 2 turns it deals 30k, which means if you get lucky like I just did and it procs first turn, you'll deal that 30,000 damage, and that's the perfect amount on a level 26 Olympia to take it out in 2 turns. Okay, so like I said, the hammer frame is going to be the next big thing. Okay, I'm just rethinking now because I'm pretty sure you can survive 1 hit from the dark plant. Okay, maybe we'll go for the dark plant next then, actually, just because I'm very sure you can survive 1 turn. That might be the way to go. And then we can just kamikaze against the hammer frame. Just trying to restore SP. Beautiful, we're back at 19. So let's give it a go. Let's try and kamikaze against him. So we'll tap anyway. Okay, paralysis didn't go off, that's fine. Throw everything we've got on him. Obviously it's going to be like nerfed damage because it's a magic type enemy. Still does over half though. That still does over half. Poison, okay, no poison either. If we survive this... Shit. Okay, I only just died though. I have survived it before. Oh, hang on. Oh. Okay, sorry, just had to force close the app so I didn't lose all my SP. So, same again, basically, we're going to go for an event medal with paralysis. If you can get lucky, then you're pretty much golden. I hope you guys will do 1 pull. I hope that's in reach of your only 3,000 joules. I think that's pretty reasonable. Let's try it again, make sure it actually works. So it'll be a case of, yeah, just running this over and over again until paralysis sticks, and then gonna kamikazing against... No. We'll kill the dark plant, we'll figure out how to make that work. If you have defense boost, you should definitely survive the dark plants and the cannon for 1 turn. And then kamikaze against the hammer frame. I mean, unless you could... Basically, if paralysis goes off, you should be able to take out any of these guys in 2 turns. So you're kind of playing a game of attrition. You're like throwing yourself at the random number generator, basically, until you get paralysis that goes off and also sticks every turn. If you have that triple threat skill, I just looked up the activation rate. At the max level is 55%, so that's pretty good. It's actually better odds than the max here, which is 44%. So yeah, if you decide to buy a triple threat skill and you're fine with like putting it on one of the medals that you're using, you could viably try that strategy. Again, all you need is paralysis to stick for more than 1 turn, and then these 3 guys will take him out. Yeah, let's try again. I want to show you guys it actually working, so I'll keep trying. Okay, So I just ran back into the stage, went straight to this flower plant instead to see if I could take it out. That's it just dealt that much damage to me. So at level 300, you can technically survive in one hit. But here's the thing, I dealt less than 50% of its health. So I damaged it just under 50%, right? It has 8 bars natively, and I got it to just above 4. So maybe that's why it didn't retaliate with its full strength back. Like before it debuffed me, before it attacked, and that's why it killed me. So that could possibly be the reason. Like I got a low roll with my attacks. Yeah, I'm not quite sure why I'm alive, basically. And there you go, I killed it that time. So same again, we're at 1.4-ish million. Gonna get RSP back. If you guys have defense boosts, same again, like I really recommend putting those on because it just might help you get lucky. Like the objective here is to survive as long as you can and try and take them out. Like if we can take out 2 of them, we should hopefully get across the line. What is the frame rate doing? Jesus H. Alright, back to 13 bars. Just try and get as many as we can. Because, yeah, the more health, the better. Oops. I should have been smarter with how I handled these enemies. Okay, so we're at 13 chests again. It's unfortunate, but we really are at the mercy of the RNG machine here, guys. It's like, if we can paralyze them, we can kill them, but can we paralyze them is the question. So let's try the hammer frame this time. You know, why not? Okay, no paralysis, so I'm gonna fail again, unfortunately. There's really nothing I can do about it right now. Like I've got no defense boost. It does good damage. It does more than half, but that could end up being a bad thing because he's going to retaliate with a lot of power right now. Bam! Just close the app real quick. Okay, that took a long time, but I eventually got a paralysis to proc on this friggin' thing, so can we take it out in 2 turns is now the question. What am I doing with my life? Alright, so bang, 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 bang. Great, that did a hell of a lot of damage. So if paralysis sticks, it's an easy 2 turns. Nope, bang, dead. Christ. Yeah. Alright, so paralysis. He's paralyzed yet again, but I don't have to do this. I've already done it. You guys are the ones that have to do this, okay? Basically, all we need to do is do enough damage that you can take it out in 2 turns. Now, that doesn't have to be Meow to see if you don't have it. It doesn't have to be Maui if you don't have it. Just take whatever you can use that deals a hell of a lot of damage, but more importantly, enough to kill all of these guys in 2 turns. You're going to have, unless you have something that affects all attributes, you're going to have 1 strong attribute. Try and focus on that. And if it's power like mine is, the enemy you're weak against, the enemy you're strong against is going to be the cannon gun. The unfortunate thing about that is that it's going to survive 1 turn because of those buffs. So you really need paralysis for that one. Or defense boost, or just something. Like if you have like Classic Donald, for example, and let's say you want to use Classic Donald on your 3 wishes to take out this guy here really easily. You could use like Moana, you could use Sebastian, Moana, Classic Donald, and you would deal a hell of a lot of damage like that. You deal heaps and heaps and heaps of damage. You'd actually have probably a pretty easy time against the plant as well, and then the cannon gun would be pretty difficult for you to beat. The point is, get some boost score. Like, get someone in your party should have an illustrated Sora or Riku. Like, they've been around for so long. If everyone in your party does 1 pull, someone's going to get an illustrated Sora or Riku. Like, just by sheer odds, someone will probably have one. ask around in your party, say, hey, can anyone share an illustrated Sora or Riku for me? Like, I really need it. Then it's up to you to take out the enemies. Now, you can do it in 2 turns, either by using defense boost, by using paralysis, whatever. Find some way of surviving. Even if you say to your friends, like, hey, can you put on like a regular sleep ability, just a regular, basic, boring-ass sleep on your illustrated Sora or Riku, or whatever friend medal you're borrowing. Can you say, hey, look, can you put, especially if it's a new fresh one, like my mysterious figure, I'm not even going to use it ever again, so I just popped on paralysis, because why not? I'm using it for myself, literally for high score challenges, so say to them, look, would you, if they're not using it for like their regular setups, if they don't need it, if they're not going to waste any skills, say, look, hey, can you put on a sleep on your on your shared medal? Anything that's going to help you survive 1 extra turn. Deal a hell of a lot of damage if you can. Like I said, I'm going to use these 3 guys to do it, just because it's a quick and easy way of firing off really powerful hits from this slot. Like I said though, 3 wishes, you've got some powerful slots there. I think it's number 3, is it 2 or 3? One of the slots on 3 wishes is quite powerful for an upright magic medal. If it's 3, that's okay, but if it's 2, that might be kind of bad, because obviously you can't use Sebastian and then Moana and then Classic Donald, because you need more slots than what you have. But Divine Rose is a pretty powerful final slot. Second last slot. It's got the 4th slot. It's really powerful for magic. So you could say Sebastian out the front like always, and then some sort of paralysis medal after that, and then Moana, and then Classic Donald. Yeah, you could do that. And then maybe like Scene. Yeah, you could do like Scene B here, for example, in the final slot. Okay, so you could have a setup that has, fingers right, Sebastian at the front. This is for a Divine Rose. You could have Sebastian at the front. You could have almost anything here. Okay, one of your event medals goes here. Okay, so you do a pull. You get maybe a Neo Shadow, maybe a Mysterious Figure, maybe a Riku. It goes in the 2nd slot. You put you put paralysis on it. If you can level up paralysis, do it, because it'll make your RNG manipulation a lot easier. In the next slot, you'd have Moana. In the slot after that, you'd have Classic Donald. In the slot after that, you'd have Like Scene B. I might actually test that myself, because that seems like a pretty decent setup. Yeah, I might test that myself, actually. And then your friend medal would be anything you can borrow with high percentage, with sleep or defense boost, or just some way of getting through 1 turn. The only problem with Classic Donald is, if you do take a hit and survive it with defense boost, it's going to be a pain next time, because it's based on your current HP, on how much damage it does. So ideally you want to use paralysis, because you won't take a hit. But if you have to use defense boost, then you just need to get lots of health back between rounds and hope you can take out 2 of the 3 enemies. Yeah, okay. Anyway, let's see if paralysis actually sticks for me here, so yeah, that'd be really nice. Please. Yay! Alrighty, so I don't want to use Maui again, but I'm just going to do it. I don't want to risk it. Okay, no, that was the right choice. I definitely had to use Maui twice, so that was definitely the right call. Okay, so again, we're at 1.43 million. That means if we take out 1 more, then we take out the little guys, and then we kamikaze on the 3rd, then we'll be okay. So let's restore just a little bit of SP now. There is probably a better way of doing this, but I'm not really thinking right now. I'm just trying to get through it. So if we get up to 14 SP, that should be enough for all of our moves. 1, 3, 3, yeah. That's 7 in 1 round. So over 2 rounds, it's 21. Okay, so I'm already at 1.6. Okay, if I come up against this Dark Plant and I don't kill it again, Okay, paralysis didn't go off, but if I don't do enough damage to 2-turn it, like if I do just below half, I might survive the hit. Let's pray. Let's pray. No, I need to use Maui now because or else I won't have enough. Shit, okay, I'm just over the mark. So let's find out if my theory is correct. Will it kill me now? Bam, gone. Only just, but yes it did. Alright. So new strategy. So Sebastian, our event medal with the paralysis still. Moana, classic Donald's, Xigbar B, and then random friend medal again. Again, hopefully with defense boost or sleep or some way of surviving 2 turns. If you get lucky enough and you can survive 2 turns against every set of enemies, then you can just clear it. You don't even need the percentage boost. But yeah, let's try and help you guys out as much as we possibly can. So, may as well go for the power type enemy, just see how much we do. We're still going to tap here. Actually, didn't do anything. Oh, okay. Okay, I forgot. My Moana has Paralysis Plus on it from ages ago. I can't remember why I gave it to it, but anyway, it has it. So, oh, for fuck's sake. God damn it, I hate the fact this is a phone as well. Alright, let's restart. Kill me. Alright, back to where I was a second ago. I have attack boost 2 on this classic Donald, but didn't feel like going off that time. I have attack boost 3 on this Xigbar, and it did feel like going off. You could nearly 1-turn that. That's crazy, you could nearly 1-turn that. Damn it! Alright. Okay, back again. So, again, all we've done is the first 3 attacks. It actually triggered paralysis this time and not paralysis plus, so there you go. Attack boost 2, hopefully. No. That's a pity. Why did it do way less this time? Maybe attack boost 2 did go off last time and I didn't notice? Did I not activate Sebastian or something? I'm retarded. I don't think I activated Sebastian. Well, I might be an idiot. Okay, well, yeah, I didn't activate Sebastian. What the hell's wrong with me? Oh my god. Alright, well, in any case, we should be able to take this thing out now. So, attack boost 2 goes off, it deals 10,000 per hit. That's amazing. Very, very good, sir. Okay, so we're up to a little bit less than last time. We're at 1.33 million, which is fine because we're not bringing 14 plus 14. We're not bringing that extra 10, so that's okay. We really, really, really need paralysis to go off this time. We're going to activate Sebastian for something new. We're going to tap and not get paralysis, but let's pretend that we did. Shit. That's okay. I mean, Xigbar could take this thing out. Wow. Wow. Okay. Cool. Really cool. Okay, so what happens if you don't have Xigbar? You should have Zoldan. You might not have him guilted though, because it was very difficult to guilt Zoldan. I don't know if you should use a Mickey and Brooms, but I mean, you could consider it. You should have Xigbar though, surely. Everyone should have Xigbar. It was very, very easy to get Xigbar from memory. I don't really remember how difficult it was, but it was pretty easy. Okay, so in that case, you only need paralysis to trick once. Okay, so go for the hammer frame first. Okay, against the hammer frame, Sebastian, paralyze it, and then Moana, Donald, Xigbar. And then paralysis should stick, and then attack it next turn. You may even be able to 1-turn it. You could potentially 1-turn it. I think if attack boost 2 and attack boost 3 went off at the same time, you could potentially 1-turn it. And then again, kill this guy. We 1-turned it. We didn't even get attack boost 2, and I think we 1-turned it. So that's pretty cool. And now finally, now we need to deal 300,000 experience. So we can either try and wait, try and survive 1 hit, or we can just sort of go for it. And I think I'm just going to sort of go for it. So we're dealing a little bit of damage, and we are across the line. We're across the line. There you go. Beautiful. So there you go. Without Zoltan V, Moana, Donald, and Lyxine instead. And there you have it. We have achieved the required amount of score. Mel's about to text me. Thanks, darling. Okay, so we're at 3.6 million now. So this thing will probably take me out, so may as well just do all the attacking that we can. And after all that, I survived. This game is ridiculous, for goodness sake. This game is insane. After all of that, trying for so long to survive, apparently you can survive. What a stupid game. Well, there you go. You don't have to kill it, like you said. I was able to get all the score that we needed without killing the enemy. After just... Okay. Take Divine Rose, put Sebastian on it, put a score boosting medal, put Paralysis on it. Put a Moana. It doesn't have to have Paralysis Plus, but it'll help. You don't have to do this, you don't have to do this, you don't have to do this. But I mean, if it already has Paralysis Plus, bonus, all you need to do is have Paralysis proc on the cannon and on the hammer and have it actually stick. Moana, classic Donald Lyxine, survive one turn, or take it out in one turn. Do it all again the next time, and you take it out. You can take out the plans in one turn. Bang. And then just go as crazy as you can on the cannon. Use your Nova if you have to. You'll make it across. If you don't have any of these medals, let me know. Let me know and we'll figure something else out. Yeah, I guess that Olympia strategy didn't work as well just because it's less consistent, and here it's a lot easier to take out the cannon and I keep saying cannon, the hammer frame and the dark plant, because that's what our attributes are based towards. They're based towards power and magic type medals, not really speed so much. So yeah, I improved my score. I know you guys can do it. If you're still struggling, let me know. We'll try and get through it. But for now, I'll leave. This video's gone on for way too long, so I'll leave it with you guys. Let me know if you need help. All the best. See you in a bit. Bye.